Hello everyone. I'll talk about it a bit during the games, but if you got the stream, the tournament was a bit of a mess. The clients are like messed up, so I wanted something nice and relaxing to play. So we're going natural. We're gonna go for some diversion. Nature's Gift. This has gained like a lot of sort of traction recently. I think it's a decent list. I'm still undecided on like whether you want to be going diversion or not, because obviously missing out on like the tall punish of Karathi. Consistency is not too bad because you have Call and Ice and Grimm's Council. But yeah, you're obviously hurting a bit, missing out on diversion. But I do like it. It's a nice little list. It's not too dissimilar to like what was kind of running around a few seasons ago. And general idea is, you have a lot of sort of high value cards. Your AS with F your Ethne, with your Gezras, Forest Protector, all that kind of stuff. I really was sort of looking to benefit from all the little tokens getting spawned. This will be, as I always say, it's very meta dependent. This has a really, really nice matchup against Skellige, since they kind of struggle to deal with it. Skellige's very good at dealing with multiple tall units or multiple high value targets, but a lot of little stuff can really add up and they can really struggle to deal with it. I don't think there's too much to explain with the list. It's a lot of sort of high value stuff. That's all very self explanatory. So I would just ask if you would like to see more content. I would really appreciate if you could subscribe, and we'll hop right into the games. This is going to be Mill, right? I've seen this quite a bit. People play Mill because it's like an auto win against cloggers, but I have to see. So I'll talk about the tournament. Yeah. So what happened was, it was meant to be a tournament like for the GWENT group, and it was looking like it was going to go fine. We had tons of people set up. It was looking good to start, but it all fell apart very quickly when it came to actually playing the games. So kind of the reasoning for this is like, also we're almost certain this is Mill, right? I just sort this hand real quick. Maybe Dirt one, stuff like Call the Forest. That's better. Okay, that's a lot better. Yeah, so what happened was, we started the tournament, and so the general idea was like, we'd run the tournament and everything, and it'd be hunky dory. I'd set myself up as a spectator so I could like watch the games. Of course, that's where the buff goes. Able to watch the games and like cast them, do all and everything, get it recorded, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so maybe not. I'm not too sure. However, what really happened was, it was just, the thing was an absolute mess. I have no idea why. Tournament client just doesn't seem to work. Like, people were like just not getting game invites. I wasn't able to spectate a single one, so it's a bit of a mess. It was like a test one, so it is what it is. This one didn't work, but so what we're gonna do is next week, gonna run it again, but we're just gonna do it's not Mill then. This feels weird. Why are they not milling us? Yeah, so anyway, yeah, next week we will run the tournament again, but we'll do it through challenge, or like deckless submissions, do like a best of three kind of format, that sort of thing.
The Empire will be victorious.
Yeah. And hopefully this time it'll work better. And the key thing is, I'm gonna, as a sort of apology for it all going to shit, I'm gonna do some prizes. What exactly that'll be, I'm not too sure. I might just do some, the kind I mean. We'll try and get like some, maybe like some like premium kegs, or something like that. So with any luck, it'll be a lot better. Rex there. Maybe just pass here. Because I thought this was Mill. But yeah, my hair's kind of all over the place. I've just had a very long nap. I just died out, said least. Very, very tiring experience. They need 10 points. That's in here. Playing up. Obviously really want to win the round, but you know they've already used Imber. Don't currently boost scoia'tael units, so she's useless, like, boost-wise for them. But yeah, that was tiring, because obviously I started the stream, and kind of what I was hoping was, like, everyone could play in the tournament, everyone seemed excited for it, and like, I could cast the games for people who didn't want to watch, and, you know, it would be pretty fun. What actually happened was, it was like 2 hours of me, oh my god, really committing here. Instead it was like 2 hours of me trying to fix issues for people, and just try and get the games working and trying to organise it. So obviously it's not fun for like most people, because you know, people just want to play the tournament games, you know what I mean, not have issues where like the games won't come through and stuff. And I was kind of hopeful that like the tournament client would work, because it's been out for quite a while now, but that wasn't the case. So, but no tears, boys, no tears. We go again. We go again. And with any luck, this time around it'll be a little nicer, a little better. We almost certainly want to find different cards here, so we'll chuck AS. Orbs, alright. Oh my god. It's just, if I get like dry passed on here, it's really bad. Perfect. So in terms of what we want to just dump, is maybe just like both, and then we just get like a temper or something. Maybe a caress, because I want that in the graveyard for our dear boy Forest Protector, as the chance of them having, you know, some form of lock or something is like almost 100%. But I'm surprised they're giving us a long round, because we really want a long round, really want a long round. Like, you know, with cards like Ethne and Gezris, you know, you're really looking for that long round. Alright, Circle feels a little lackluster. Actually, no, we won't rid of our critters first. Caress will probably be MVP. And off the Circle. Oh, that's actually perfect. Pretty much the best hand we could ask for here. Really good. So we can play Ethliner. Why am I saying Ethliner? It's not Ethliner, it's Ethne. Names are all too similar. I reckon Morin's probably going to be for damage. Again, this is kind of the... Because I have a sneaking suspicion this might just be like the traditional kind of like ball list from what I'm looking at. Maybe we just go Ethne Hero, maybe we go Hammer Dryad, it's a little slower. We'll just go Ethne. Just makes our nature cards just so good. But yeah, once I've got that tournament sorted, I'll chuck you all the link, because it'll be fun, you know. It's a bit of a casual one. It's gonna be like off meta, so, and that'll probably be a little easier to, I guess, quote unquote enforce if, you know, we're doing that sort of thing, because we'll have like an open deck list thing, so people have to submit the deck lists before the tournament starts, and then I can kind of see like if people are just jamming stuff they shouldn't really be jamming, then you know, we can spot that very early on, and either politely ask them to change it, or we can just straight up blacklist people if they're, you know, just going to be running like cloggers and all that kind of stuff. So it's probably a little easier to enforce. And without being able to see the games or anything, I have no idea like how it went. That's also a bit of a problem. I have a feeling our row will end up getting full, so we'll cancel onto like the other row for AS. Council's guaranteed to get us AS. Eve? Yeah. Good, good, good. Oh.
No mercy!
Might as well Council.
Clearly, I've a weakness for old wenches.
And surely we don't lose this one. Look how stacked this is at the moment. We still have like tons of value stuff to go, and we're already looking good. Yeah, this is kind of what I was thinking. They'll probably try and jam up the road before Gezra, so if we can tidy it up a bit, that's probably best. Morin.
Mother will be proud.
I don't think it will much. I don't want to make this Hamadryad too tall. There's poison to come in. And Forest Protection I'm kind of holding as like a last gasp. Purify. And then maybe trying to jam up the bro. Yeah.
A shame I haven't.
So Gezra's may become like really, really awkward here. We'll just have to see.
A wee hint. Dinny jiggleless.
So we'll probably be playing Gezra's turn, I would imagine. If the row gets jammed, the row gets jammed. That is what it is.
Don't ask a lady her age. It's unbecoming.
No point in showing mercy. No point at all.
We don't need to use the Ninja's gift yet. And even if Gezras dies now, we've got a lot of value out of him. Very, very nice. But yeah, this is kind of how good, like, what's it called actually is. Symbiosis. Oh my god, and this works well for them as well. Yeah, so they will get a 3 on this row. Kind of funny.
Abdicate. Prepare to suffer and die.
Goodness me. Also, this God is really underwhelming. That's one thing I've spotted is like, maybe God just isn't good. And so this is like fundamentally the same thing. Give 8 to like Pyrotech. Doesn't really matter. You know, if they block up the road now, it doesn't actually matter because the way Gezras works, right, is yeah, so when Gezras goes here, Gezras will try and move back and boost everything on the row, but because our row's full, it'll just boost everything on melee instead, and so we really don't care, like, at all. That's kind of interesting. I think Forest Protector will be playing for similar points. Again, I think this game's pretty much over, because yeah, Gezras will try and move back and it'll just buff everything on this row, but because it's that full, we don't really care, do we? The toll removal is kind of irrelevant because of the points we have. Yeah, this deck's pretty nice for like just chilling out too, you know, everything's pretty self-explanatory. Does what it does. There we go. Just claps Nilfgaard, there's too much stuff for him to deal with. Alright, this is the value matchup, right? Like, I don't even know who has a better long round. I think that's the thing, like, I literally don't know who has a better long round here. So, I wouldn't mind a buff onto Dunker, just so it doesn't get circled, but I mean, don't really have a consistent way to guarantee that, because we can't give a Vitality. Maybe don't want God in hand. Griffin Witcher me. There he is. There he is. They always have one. They always have a Griffin Witcher and get blue coins so they get this dumb interaction. So we hope Efnir doesn't get buffed, but there's not a whole lot we can do about it. whole lot. We've just played Pirate Attack. I don't know, maybe we're just playing down to 7. I'm not too sure. I guess it depends if this gets removed or not. We did have the option actually of just using the 3 straight off that and rebuking that. Was something I was considering, but Talus for the oil.
Dark clouds gather over Tamir.
Okay, so they've got AA in hand. You never do that unless you have AA in hand. So we'll circle that. And maybe Cat Witcher. We want Cat Witcher to stick. I mean, everything sticks now, right? Pretty much everything sticks now. Maybe we play down a little bit, but
This world needs witchers, not marauders. Uh-oh.
but we can see. We can see how much they're willing to commit to win the round. Because most of the time they just win the round. Yeah, but we have the option to tempering as well, which makes Pirate Attack even better. Also, we have in the background, dear old girlfriend's getting a stream set up, so what are you planning to play? BBSO. So, I'll chuck that in the description. Rhonda's gonna start streaming. I think she's gonna do her first one. Are you doing your first one tomorrow?
Yeah, retrieve the bolt. No, I'm on it.
If you get it sorted. Okay, so she might be streaming actually as this video goes live, so yeah, it would be much appreciated if any of you wanna swing by, give her some support. I'm sure she would appreciate it. We'll be playing ESO, a little different to the old GWENT cards, but I'm not too sure what we even do here. It's literally a 50-50. Here we could just lock that. I don't feel terrible about that.
Manticore venom should do the trick.
Do that. Yeah, I think this is fine. Because AS is always pulled by Council if we need it, and that means he plays for like 14. So. Oh yeah, she's trying to sort her audio. Oh my god, the one guy. Who plays Pella in these lists? I mean, it's not all bad, I guess, because it does mean we stop that, but it's not exactly what you want to happen. I decided to roll the dice because I was like, it's like 60% good.
The windmiller hit you hard.
So, the Cat Witcher, we are getting to the point where we don't want to push any further though. If we play Cat Witcher will play for, at best, 9, but then they're going to be getting 3 a turn, sorry. 16, 14, 37. So it would depend on what they play. I think I'm fine with this. We see what they commit. Cat Witcher is going to be coming very, very scary when it hits 3 provisions. Okay, that's fine. So it's a big tempo swing that happens. That can also happen. I mean, I wasn't expecting to win the round against them because we don't have a clear way of dealing with Griffin Witcher. With any luck, they'll want the long round against us. And I would happily oblige. They may also just as easily push, which we have to be ready for. I think we have enough tools that if they want to like push, we can usually resist it. We really don't want to be playing F-Nether. Okay, that's fine. So, maybe just play out the critters. Alright, long round it is. I'm not actually sure who will get more points because we're basically going to be more or less ignoring each other. So getting value on like Hammer Dryad, for example, is going to be really important. Same with Efnir. I think this is, you know, the hand. I mean, what else do we want? We'll probably... oh, that's a thought, actually. So we'll throw away Aas, pull that with Council, and then Call the Forest will get God. Throw away Aas. We do have our ping stuff set up. Good, good. We maybe just put down the Hammer Dryad now. It depends what version they're running. So what I mean by that is like in the sort of top end removal slot for this list, you know, there's a couple of options. You can just go like Vanilla Geralt, you could go Erden, you could go Igni, and whichever one that is will pretty much decide the game. If it's an Erden, I think we almost certainly lose. Pretty sad. Considering what row we want to put this in, so that's 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and then there's kind of space. Okay, we can do that. Yeah, so my thought is like, if this is Erden, we just lose. We just straight up lose. If it's Igni, we see it could be anything. And against Vanilla Geralt, we usually have pretty
Look
good
at what the cat dragged in.
we're recording at the moment, but yeah, if you're watching this DJ Carnival, much appreciated. Sorry, I didn't even realise my alerts were on. I think that's the first time that's happened. Someone's put on my Twitch while I'm just recording videos. And now we just go for value, right? We can just arrest this. Right, we don't want this row getting 2 stack, which is my fear. 3, 6, 7. Yeah, this can get a little dodgy. A little bit dodgy. But we have like tons of symbiosis. Yeah, these are coming down as 6s. Oh my god, that's really good. That's actually really good. So we could Forest Protector for a circle. Should we want to? I think we maybe do. I'm very, very scared of an Erden here. We maybe want to save it. Because Rebuke's like always good. Okay, we'll do this for S. Oh my lord, and we actually destroyed one of the young dryads here. Goodness me, who would think that? 6-point Treants. Again, this is what I mean by if this is Erden, we've already lost. But I think that's what we just have to accept and we move on. We accept that's the way it is.
Go on.
No, I'm on it.
The windmill. The sticks spin around and smash you.
There's a great deal to be learned.
Just in case any nonsense happens with Gezrus, we'll buff him up a little bit. And yeah, as I said, there's not a whole lot more we could ask for in terms of a hand here. So we'll probably shape in nature like one of these dead eyes or something. Try and keep the bodies on the board. Yeah, so we could maybe just snipe one of these away.
The windmiller hit you.
Don't mind that too much. take her. And now we get the front spawns when we would be happy for a Ranger spawn. How like delayed this has been, kinda scares me a little bit.
Getting down's another matter.
As I say, I just pray it's not urgent. There's not a whole lot we can do if it is. Okay. Right, if you've got it, just show it to me, because Adam will quite literally play for like, let's figure it out, it'd be 2, 6, 7, 8, 8, 15, 16, 17, 24, 38,
Reaping black clad heads.
43, 44, 45. Probably plays for about 45 points, if that is an Erden. Right, so God plays as a 9, plays as a 10, Birth plays as a 3, 3 plus a 5, 3, 5, 8, and then additional spawn. Yeah, Force actually better than God here. Actually ridiculous. Okay, if you've got Erden, show it to me. Okay, that's not quite Erden. I'm stressing out about nothing. They didn't even hit the toll removal.